Hello, everyone. My name is Prachi Jetli, and I'm here in Naperville at the headquarters of Professional Mortgage Solution Incorporate. And I have here with me the CEO of PMSI. We know it as PMSI as well. We have here Mr. Ashok Lakshmanan, and we will be talking to him about his company and the mortgage solutions, the market, and everything you want to know about this field. Mr. Lakshmanan, thank you very much for speaking with us. And we have heard a lot about your company, great reviews. People love your customer service. So today we would like the opportunity to talk to you and to hear from you how it all started and what would you like to say about the company. We would like to know from your words.
Thank you, Prajiji, again. We have started this company 2004, but I've been a loan officer from 2002. This all started because I used to be in a customer service oriented business like McDonald's. I worked there for 10 years. Even when I was a kid, we have a grocery store back in India where my dad trained me very good to how to deal with the customers. So it is you can say it's a dream job for me. It's most job satisfaction job that I consider that. So I came in the 2004 where the market is starting to pick up nicely. So I was right into the market, tried to help a lot of first-time buyers and very good refinance done, all that. With that, it motivated me to be more into this business.
So when you're talking about first-time buyers, I also wanted to talk to you about what all services do you guys provide, and then which are the states that you are currently operating and then looking forward to operate in.
Currently, we have a license only in Illinois. We are looking to expand our service to 3 other states next year. That's our goal is. One by one, we were going to do that. For the first-time buyer, you asked me, this is a great investment to begin with. For the whenever people own a rental property, they just pay the rent and not taking advantage of tax benefits. But when they own the home, they can write off the taxes and they write off the interest, and you can build the equity and all that. So what we do for our first-time buyer, we do seminars for them how to prepare. We just explain to them how to prepare to buy a home. For an example, they need to know where the down payment is. The down payment is a very biggest thing right now. A lot of people think that they can borrow from their friends and like that. You cannot do that. You can get the money from only your immediate family, as well as we will explain to our customers what is the benefit. We're going to the products, like there is a lot of products there. For example, there is a 30-year fixed we have, then there's an adjustable rate mortgage. We depends upon the customer's need. I put them in the right product. But I will explain to them always what is the pros and cons about each product. Not everybody wants the fixed product or ARM product.
So when you're talking about the like people borrowing money, and then you have been doing it for many years now. So how has the market affected this business? Because you have been doing it almost close to like 2 decades, or over 1.5 decades. So how is the market fluctuations? How do they impact your strategies, and then how do you educate and prepare your customers for market fluctuations?
See, the market is always going to be changing, right? But still, home is the best investment you can ask for. What I always tell my customers, take a look at your income and then you buy the home according to that. Don't go beyond your limit. Then if you cannot afford to pay that, and it's not a good thing for you. So I always tell them that this is how much you can afford, and then put the right product and the location. You should buy the property in the right location, and those are the things that where I always educate my customers.
So you just talked about educating the customers. So when we talk about your team, do you have like a specialized team? Do they have to have like special requirements or licenses? And then do they need to like have special kind of training so that they can educate your potential customers as well? Because you can do everything. So do you have a team? And then how do you train your own team?
Yeah, definitely there is no I, right? We had to be we. I cannot do everything by myself. What I have to have a license. I am a mortgage broker as well as I'm also loan originator, which is also loan officer. I have to have a 24 hours continuing education course. Then I had to go to a 2 weeks classes. And for my loan officers, same thing. But for my processors, I have 3 processors where they don't need to take any classes, but they're all being trained by us, and I have an experienced processors works with me, and she takes care of the customers. So what I do in a way where I talk to the customers, lock the loan, explain the products and closing cost, all that kind of stuff. Then the processing, I will assign my customer to a processor. Some purchase customers could do a different processor, refinance get the different processors. So they can have more time they can spend with that processors. The processor will educate my customer, hey, give me this documents, be prepared this time, all that. So that will help the customers to understand where the process is going as well as what do they need. Because always if you hear from your friends or anybody that, hey, we are always asking for too many documents during the process or repeat the same documents. So we try to be very organized in a way where we ask the documents at one time and then we will get the job done.
So when you're talking about the whole process, I know while I was doing my research about your organization, your company, the best review that I was going over was about how you guys are accessible. You and your team are accessible 24/7. Is that really true that you guys are available 24/7 even after the entire process is done? You can still be approachable by your customers?
This business is all about service business. When I say 24/7, literally I mean it. See, the customer has to be comfortable with me. One, they have to trust me. Second thing is the service. What I mean by service, if they need anything after the closing, I should be available. I get a lot of inquiries after the closing is done that when is my first payments going to be? I want to eliminate the escrow. I want to refinance that. All those kind of things, I'm available for them. There's a situation, one of my customers even went out of country for good. He called me after 7 years that, hey, can you help me out this one? I did take care of him, because this business, there's a lot of brokers out there, a lot of mortgage institutes are out there. I need to be unique from others. The only way I can do that, taking care of the customers with a good trust and service.
So in your team, do you have people who do like the field work, and then as well as you have team that is on site as well?
See, I do have about 7 loan officers works for me. They work from home. That's the beauty of this business. You don't have to be in the office. But when they meet their clients, they pretty much bring the customers here and meet with their customers, so that way they can get the documents done in the office. But you can do it anyway. We do DocuSign, so most of them are. So the customer don't have to even print anything because we are living in a DocuSign world, and everything by email. And we do home refinance closing. And even now, some of the banks are going to do, even customer out of state, we can do the closing. That means wherever they're sitting, they can closing. That's new things are coming up.
So when you say 24/7, how do you manage time for your family and your beautiful wife and your 2 wonderful sons?
First of all, without their help, I cannot do anything, right? They've been very cooperative. They understood what kind of business that I'm in. So it's very important for them as well as that me taking care of the customer. And they know how much it's satisfying me, and most of the time nowadays with the texting, WhatsApp and everything, customer do ask me most of the question through those. So I answer that when I'm with the family. And again, it's more like anything, it's a comfort level that I have to give it to my customer. so that way they feel comfortable. See, first time when they buy a home, it's not easy. You go through a lot of stress in your life. Buying a home, we're increasing the expenses. So I had to put them in the right product and give them the right comfort level that I should give in order for me to gain their trust.
So I'm sure your family and especially your parents must be very proud of you. So you and your family have always been there for the community. We have seen you supporting many community programs for many years now. Like any specific motivation behind it, or do you do you feel that you need to give back to the community? What is the real motivation behind it?
Praj, you said it right. It's we should all give back to the community, and that's exactly what my motto is. I am a big believer. Without them, I'm not who I am today. Especially, I started my life from McDonald's as a career. From there, I done my Oracle DBA job. From there, I started this business 2004. This customers who helped me a lot, so I want to give back to them. So the only way I can do that to helping them, instead of giving them and asking for business, more than that, I'm telling them thank you for supporting me. That's why you will see me and all the organization, helping them with all the sponsorship and everything. Sorry.
So I know you keep mentioning McDonald's, and then I feel there's that you have a special, emotional connection with that because that was maybe your first job ever. What were you like? Did you used to do while working for McDonald's? Because it seemed like quite a bit of a journey. So we would like to know more about it.
You're absolutely correct about McDonald's. McDonald's means I always have goosebumps. They are my first job. I feel like one time when I see the red building, feel like I'm looking at temple. That's my first job, like you said, it's in my life and in this country. I started as a regular crew working at kitchen, lobby, and drive-through. From there, they promote me as all the way up to the store manager. I really like that business. I believe because to do with the customers. I like to taking care of the customers. When they see smile on their face, and it makes me happy. Even though I worked as an Oracle DBA for a couple of years, I believe that the McDonald's job where it made me so happy. The next thing is what I'm doing right now. So that's what I found out my niche is not in the technology or anything. To taking care of the customer, I had to take care of my customer, and that's what my main motivation. So McDonald's is my motivation.
So the stellar customer service that you still are proud of in this organization, you take it back all the way to your work at McDonald's, and then you're a people person, you said. And so before we conclude, I would like to ask you what is your advice to the potential home buyers, first-time buyers, and also I would also know, like personally, what is your advice for people who would like to enter this business? The aspiring entrepreneurs who would like to step into this field.
Thank you, Project. See, definitely, my advice to the first-time buyer is check your calculations, how much you can afford. And then the location, it's very important. And always, like anything else, check your pros and cons and get the right person. And I'm talking about the realtor or attorney, as well as the mortgage broker or anybody. Do your homework, and then attend some seminars. I would recommend them to go with first-time home buyer seminars. There is a lot of things available online, but when you are going one-on-one with some mortgage brokers or realtor, you'll get to know more, and then that's a way you will know that which location you should buy. Sometimes the school district is important to somebody, or if the kids are already gone to the college, maybe they want nearby the some highways. It all depends upon that. But do all your homeworks and do that. And it's always to be a proud owner of home is going to be whatever they call is American dream is. Your second question about the entrepreneur, definitely I recommend. In my life, it worked out very nice. I was working at McDonald's. Believe it or not, again, I'm bringing McDonald's here. I want to own a McDonald's always in my life. But then when I started doing this, I felt like, you know what, I'm already owning a McDonald's, same business, you know, selling instead of hamburger or something, I'm selling mortgages. So it give me the job satisfaction on that. And this is a lot of opportunity to get to the next level in USA or any other country if you're willing to put your effort in it. So I would definitely recommend to get into this business. If anybody looking for it, I'm also hiring loan officers too.
Again, thank you very much, Ashok, for speaking with us. For all of you who are watching us, if you are looking for a business that is customer oriented, that is transparent, honest, and will not misguide you in any way or form, then Professional Mortgage Solution INC is the company for you. And here is the man with us and his team. They are available 24/7. Ashok ji, any last message for Asian media from you?
Prachi, thank you again for your wonderful questions as well as the interview. And thanks to Asian Media for giving me this wonderful opportunity to talk about my business and myself. It is an honor to me. Thank you.
Thank you again very much. Thank you very much, everyone. It was nice talking to you, Ashok ji. And again, Ashok Lakshmanan from Professional Mortgage Solutions Incorporated. Thank you.